Is there a chance you resonate with Renee Rapp when it comes to the way you relate to your friends? Whenever you're chilling with members of your social circle, how exactly do they react to your energy? It's possible you might have a lot in common with Renee when it comes to her personality traits and characteristics. Stick around for 10 signs that your friends look at you the way Renee's friends possibly look at her. First, you have a natural inclination to take charge. If taking on leadership roles doesn't make you uncomfortable in the slightest, there's a big chance that you have a lot in common with Renee when it comes to your behavior in social settings. Second, you'll always stand up for what's right. Renee always stands up for herself when it matters. An example would be the many times she's spoken out against body shamers. If you're always willing to stand up for what's right, then you share this in common with the Mean Girls starlet. Third, you're a bit of a rule breaker. Renee doesn't care about abiding by the rules of Hollywood. Take a glimpse of any of her interviews to take note of how candid she is when cameras are aimed right at her. If this is something you can relate to, then you're the Renee of your friend group. Fourth, your confidence is through the roof. You're undoubtedly the Renee of your friend group if your confidence levels are as insane as Renee's are. She is filled to the brim with self-love, and it's extremely obvious to see. Fifth, you have a sarcastic and dry sense of humor. Renee admittedly has a sense of humor that can be extremely dry and sarcastic. Is this something you resonate with whenever you're joking around with your besties? Sixth, you're willing to give credit where credit is due in social settings. Renee is the type of person who is willing to shout you out when you're doing well and showcasing your wins. If you're willing to give credit where it's due whenever you're hanging out with your friends, you might just be the Renee of your social circle. Seventh, you're always grateful when friends do kind things for you. When Renee received a massive bouquet of flowers from Beyoncé, she posted about it on Instagram because she was filled with so much gratitude. If you're always showing gratitude when sweet things are done for you by your besties, then you might just be the Renee of your friend group. Eighth, you're an inspiration to your friends when it comes to fashion. It's safe to say that Renee is a total trendsetter when it comes to fashion. Do your friends constantly ask you for fashion advice and input all the time? You might share this in common with Renee. Ninth, you love sharing updates about your life on social media. A brief scroll through Renee's Instagram proves that she's happy to keep her fans and followers in the know about exciting things happening in her life. If social media usage is something you genuinely enjoy, you might just be the Renee of your friend group. 10th, you know when you've reached your limit and you don't push yourself too hard. Renee made it known that she is excited to take a break from the silver screen after finishing things up with Mean Girls, which premiered at the beginning of 2024. Whether you're dealing with your friends or not, knowing you've reached your limits without pushing yourself to go further is a sign that you deeply resonate with Renee. If you can relate to a lot of the things on this list, then there's no doubt that you are the Renee Rapp of your friend group. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section.